emotes from the strongest Battlegrounds on a tier list, and I'm gonna be ranking them to decide which ones are the best to get. Some of these emotes are pretty cool, and others, well, not so much. And for y'all who don't know, these emotes are special animations you can do after defeating a player. Now, for the first kill emote, we have Fly High. Luckily for me, I spent all my Robux to get every single kill emote in the game, so this should be there. There we go. All right, Fly High. I'm gonna be ranking these emotes on two main things: the visuals and how toxic it is. But here we go. We got my trusty test dummy, the weakest dummy. Thank you, my boy, for volunteering for this video. Now, for the Fly High, it was actually one of my favorites when it first dropped because the animation is pretty fire. Hold on. That's not the finisher. Here we go. Fly high. Boom, boom. Punch him. Open up a portal and go to heaven. Yoink. You know what I mean? That is pretty calm. I like that. Now, in the visuals, this emote gets an easy 8 out of 10 from me. And it's definitely a little toxic as well, as you send somebody to heaven after killing them. It's crazy. Like, that's a whole different level of disrespect. So it's also pretty high up there on the toxicity chart. I say at least like a 7 out of 10. Which is why I feel like the Fly High emote should at least go all the way up to the A tier. Awesome. Because this is a pretty awesome kill emote to have. Now, for the next kill emote, we have Sure Hit. Here we go. Sure Hit. Your neck is mine. Give me that. Oh my goodness. Now, for some reason, I'm not sure why it pops up, but also when you behead them, you walk around with their head in your palm, but for some reason it's not popping up right here. I don't know, it's because I'm using Gojo or what, but animation wise, this one's definitely up there. I ain't gonna lie. It has a pretty cool animation and it's very gory as well, which we all like, I guess. Right here, as you can see from another person's POV, you spawn in like a black circle around you and the player, which is gonna be used as a backdrop for the animation. And now I'm just stuck at this angle. Hi. I'd say that beheading someone after defeating them in a battle is definitely quite toxic in my book, and it's also just a fun emote to use overall. That's why for me, Sure Hit also goes up to the awesome category. In my opinion, I feel like it's very close to the S tier, just a little bit behind. Now, next up, we have our first paid kill emote of the video, and that is Final Spark. Now, unlike the other emotes we show in this video, you cannot just grind kills for it. You have to actually spend real hard-earned money for this. And you can get this emote for a whopping 400 Robux. Also, you gotta make sure you look at the limit time part right here because this rotates every single week. And if it's not here, you just can't get it. So you have to make sure you're keeping an eye out for your favorite emote. Now, let's see how it looks. I'm sorry because dummy. Oh, what the heck? Here we go. Final Spark. All right. Here we go. Cooks. Then. Oh my goodness. Yo! The blood! The black flash! Oh my goodness, impact frames! Yo! Oh my goodness. Now that's a kill emote if I haven't seen one. I'm honestly speaking, if somehow one of you guys defeated me and then used that kill emote on me, I wouldn't even be mad. Like, I want to watch it too. Obviously, it's me getting black flash, which is not fun. But if I'm on the other end of the stick and somebody pulls out this kill emote on me, honestly, I'm just sitting back and eating my popcorn and watching it because this is a straight up heat. Whoever made this cooked up so hard, they gotta retire. Like, come on, bruh. Damn. Look at this. The effects now is a lot of screen shake. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they added a little bit too much screen shake, but overall, it still cooks, bruh. It still cooks. Now, animation wise, I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely an 11 out of 10. However, on the toxic side, I feel like it's really not that toxic. It's more just like very pretty to look at, but it is very epic though. The animation carries like crazy. So for me, even though the toxicity is not that crazy, the animation carries it all the way up to the must-have category, S tier. Next up, we have one of the earliest kill emotes in the entire game. The one that all hackers are afraid of, the ban hammer. Now, this emote right here got a couple special things with it. First, let's go see the animation. Here we go, ban hammer. Come here. Goodbye, we get dummy. Yeah! You know what I mean? You slam them down with the hammer and they just splatter into like little pixels. But another cool feature about this is that if you have the chat open, you can see that after doing this kill emote, the person you quote unquote banned pops up in the chat saying weakest dummy has been banned from the game. Now, the weakest dummy you can replace it with any person in the game. So if I got ban hammered, it say KDG has been banned from the game. Just kidding. You know what I mean? So hey, if there's any hackers in your server and they don't read the just kidding, they might start scrambling and leave the server. I don't know. But overall, this one's pretty good. Animation wise, it's not too crazy, but it's definitely pretty toxic, and also does have a cool little feature which gives it bonus points. It's one of the rare kill emotes that actually has a interactive chat feature with it, and that's pretty much it. Now, when it first came out, I ain't gonna lie, this kill emote was definitely up in the A tier and awesome because like it was epic. You could like, oh, you could troll, ban your friends, but I ain't gonna lie, now it's kind of played out a little bit, so it kind of got demoted down to the B tier. Now, if there's any invincible fans in the chat, spam conquest, because this kill emote is called Still Funny, and this is an exact reference to Invincible Crucible Season 3 where this scene right here happened. First things first, goodbye, dummy. There's nice breakdancing, but you gotta go. Here we go. Don't run away. Don't run away. All right, still funny. Here we go. All right, boom. But look at the camera work. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Vicious. Oh, snap. Yo, does it show like their head being squished? Okay, it doesn't. Oh, bro. If it showed their head being like all squished and smush and stuff, that'd be so fire. But I ain't gonna lie, this kill emote right here is just so smooth with the camera work. It looks so nice. Nothing too crazy, nothing too flashy, but it's smooth. And it's super violent. I ain't gonna lie. Probably one of the most violent kill emotes in the entire game. Toxicity-wise, it's definitely up there. I ain't gonna lie. It's easy like 9 or even a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10 for visuals. And for me personally, I'm at to go ahead and put Still Funny at the A category. Now for the next emote, we have Boxed Up, which if we look at the animation, goes something like this. Hold on. There we go. Oh, don't run away. Don't run away. Here we go. Boxed Up. Boom. Step on him. Kick him away. And put him in a present, I guess. Like, what the heck was that? Come on, bro. I can definitely tell they added this in just to meet the quota of kill emotes they need to add for the game. But respectfully, like, this one, in my opinion, is probably one of the weakest ones. I ain't gonna lie. If I had gotten this after grinding for 50 kills, bro, I am punching my monitor. Respectfully. It's not terrible compared to all the kill emotes on Roblox, but for strong Battlegrounds standards, this is definitely the weakest one, bro. Toxicity-wise, it's okay. I guess you put the person in the present, but who are you giving that gift to? I don't know. That's a little loophole right there. So that's why Box Up is going to the got scammed category. Because if you got this emote, you got scammed. What do mosquitoes, hornets, and spiders all got in common? They are all insects. Well, actually, spiders are arachnids, but either way, still, most of them are insects. And if you're like me, you don't like insects. So this next emote, you may or may not like it, and that is the insect emote. All right, here we go. Insect, come here. Look up real quick. And flick, yoink. Boom. You know what I mean? You basically flick them away and they get sent flying pretty far. Which, I mean, it's not bad. I guess it's not a bad kill emote, I guess. Animation-wise, it is pretty weak. But in the toxic department, it's definitely not lacking at all. I ain't gonna lie. Now, let me see. If I aim it at a tree, does it hit the tree? Let me see. Here we go. Goodbye, dummy. Yoink. Boom. Oh, I know he just broke his back. Oh, my paws on that too. But dang. Oh, you saw that? Yo, hold on. Freeze frame on that. His back was dislocated. Oh, dang. Yo, I just know that hurt. Damn. My boy hit the fence right here. Straight on the lower back. That's a C6, C7 spine right there. But if anything, this kill emote is kind of just meh. Like, it ain't bad, but it ain't that good either. Now, this next kill emote shows absolutely no mercy. And that is the ruthless kill emote, which goes something like this. Hey! Here we go. Ruthless. Come here. He summoned a rock. I don't know what happened to his head, but I guess watching himself get beat. Oh, snap. And yeah, he's punching right through a rock, but for some reason his body didn't move. Hold on, let me see. Does it work now? Summon the rock. Fight back, fight back, fight back, fight back. Yeah! That last punch right there is so satisfying. Oh my goodness. It feels like a black flash without it being a black flash. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The ruthless emote, now that was pretty cool. It's based on the game God of War. You do a little bit of earth bending by bringing up the rock wall, and then you hit him with the wombo combo, and then finish it off with almost a black flash. Absolutely ruthless. Visuals, I have to give it like a calm 7, but toxicity, I'm gonna have to give it an 8. So that's why for me personally, I'm gonna have to put ruthless up to the awesome category. What do you do after you get up from using the bathroom? Well, I don't know, but this next kill emote is called Wipe, and it's actually pretty cool. First, let me show you what it looks like from your POV when you actually defeat a player. Hold on. Boom. There we go. Hit him a wipe. How you doing, Mr. Wicked Dummy? Look up at me real quick. Goodbye. Damn. You feel me? You know what I mean? If you guys don't know where that clip is from, well, that's from Men in Black, and that's like when they wipe your memory. They have you look at the little device, and it flashes your eyes, wiping your memory clean for the past like hour or so. So you cannot remember anything. Now, first glance, this animation looks pretty lazy. I ain't gonna lie. It doesn't look too crazy. Like, it's clean, but it ain't all that. But if you look at it from the other POV, you can see what it looks like when another person does it to you. So first, let me go hit them like these. Yoink. All right, you got killed. Now go ahead and use wipe. Now look, when they flash it, your screen also gets flashed. And then once it loads back in, you're like, where'd they go? You know what I mean? So, hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty cool. At first, I didn't like to kill emote, but once I saw from the other person's POV, it made it a lot better. I ain't gonna lie. That's a cool little detail to add. I like that. Add some extra brownie points to it. Now, why is my body look like this? What the heck? Now, toxicity-wise, I ain't gonna lie. This is kind of too kind. I'd honestly say this is probably like a 2 in terms of toxicity because it's not that toxic at all. Like, all you're doing is wiping the memory. They don't remember the beating they just got from you. So, like, what's the point? But it is pretty cool, though. For the wipe kill emote, I'm gonna give it up to the cool, I guess. Now, for the next kill emote, we have the Celestial Banisher. And it goes a little something like this. Celestial Banisher. Oh my goodness. Look at it one more time real quick. It's a very quick kill emote. I ain't gonna lie, but it's very clean as well. Ha! Like you summon down like a cross of light at him. And the sound, hold on, here's the sound. Is very satisfying as well. The visuals are pretty clean. Now, toxicity wise, it's not that crazy. It's kind of like too fast to be toxic, but it's not bad. It's just that it doesn't really like, you know, make me want to slam my desk. It's more like, ooh, it looks nice. You know what I mean? But overall, this kill emote definitely does not disappoint. And the poses from this one, they look pretty clean. So for me, Celestial Banisher, I'm going to put it up to the cool, I guess, category. Hey, you lucky's holding me back. Hold me back. Yup, man, you lucky. You lucky. Now, this next kill emote is probably the most sus one yet, in my opinion. And that is Energy Barrage, which goes a little something like this. Hold on. Here we go. Energy Barrage. Boom, 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 boom. And yeah, that's basically it. You basically give them like energy back shots with your beams and they just perish. You know what I mean? It's a pretty quick emote. Doesn't take too long to go, but it's it's definitely a little sus in my opinion from a certain angle. I ain't gonna lie, but hey, animation wise, it's calm. I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10. Toxicity wise, I ain't gonna lie, I say like a 6 as well. It's not too crazy, but it's also not kind at all to do. But it also does get some bonus points because it is kind of funny. So for me, Energy Barrage goes up to the meh. It's not bad, but it's not all that in my opinion. But the next one is probably one of the most popular kill emotes in the entire game, and that is the Eternal Seal. Here we go, going down, and then Eternal Seal. All right, let's see. You take out the little cube, it opens up. Come here, and then traps them up. Oh my goodness. And it comes back to your pocket and you store it away. And the best part about it, it also shows up in the chat as Weakest Dummy has been sealed. Oh my goodness. The Eternal Seal emote is definitely one of the most popular emotes in the game. I feel like most recognizable and the first ever kill emote that you have to pay for. And I'm not gonna lie, Eternal Seal gotta be a must-have. The visuals are a 10 out of 10 easily. And toxicity wise, I have to give it also a 9 out of 10. It's a pretty elite emote. But for this next emote, you won't have to wait as long during the animation. And that is the Telekinesis kill emote. It's kind of funny that you touch a Maki for this. This was definitely intentional. Yoink. There we go. Now telekinesis. Bring them up. Snap their neck. And then fling them away. You know what I mean? And the lifeless body is just staying there with a broken neck. But it's not bad. Shout out to Darth Vader. Because I'm pretty sure this is like a reference to him using the Force. Because I don't think anybody else really loves snapping necks more than him. It gotta be a Star Wars reference. Yoink. And then throw them away. And they actually get sent flying pretty far. I'm not even gonna lie. The visuals are calm, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna give it like a 5 out of 10 or maybe even a 4 out of 10 for visuals. On the toxic scale, I'd say it's pretty rude, so I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. So for telekinesis, I'm gonna put it up to the cool, I guess, category. Now, next up, we have another limited time emote, and it's actually in stock right now. The Emerge Kill emote. Currently, Emerge is the most expensive product you could get in the strongest Battlegrounds, costing a whopping 800 Robux. That's insane. For just one emote, you're like, wait, is that worth it? Well, I'll let you guys decide that, but let's see. Let's look at it real quick. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Get down. All right. And now, arise. Oh, visuals clean, but that's not all. That's not all. Come to me, my minion. Kneel down. Okay, pretty cool. Now, when I jump, he doesn't just go away. He actually becomes a minion of me and can fight for me. Look. Boom. It's like a 2v1 right now. Look at that. Not only that, but this minion also has his own kill animation. Let's see. Boom. Wait. There we go. And boom. Impale him and somehow he gets burned. I don't know how that works, but hey, technically this emote has 2 kill animations for the price of 1. You get 2 kill emotes and a companion to help you out. So no longer being lonely, you know what I mean? Because now you got friends that you can play with, I guess. Now the only thing, I believe you're limited down to just 1 minion at a time. Let me see. If I do arise with the weakest dummy, does he still... Oh, he stays here? Let's see. Okay, jump. Oh, yeah. There it is. So once you arise one person, the other minion disappears. Visuals, this kill kill emote is the best one in the game by far, bro. I have to give it an easy, an 11 out of 10. Easily. Toxicity wise, also probably up there. I'm gonna give it like a 10 out of 10. Just simply off the fact that imagine losing a battle to somebody and next round you have to go fight that player plus your own version. Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna lie. Emerge needs a tier of its own, but for now, I'm gonna put it all the way up to the top of S tier because it's the most must-have emote in the game. Shout out to all the Dragon Ball Z fans, because next up we have the Dragon Combo, which goes a little something like this. Hold on. Let me kill the dummy, and now Dragon Combo time. Yoink. Boom. Boom. Spin on him. Oh my goodness. It's a pretty nice combo. You hit him with a couple punches, couple knees, and then a flying 360 kick. If you're a super Dragon Ball Z fan, then you might actually like this a lot. But me personally, like, it's calm, but it's not anything crazy. So that's why I feel like the Dragon Combo has to go up to the man. For the next kill emote, we have something that I'm not, and that is weak. Yeah, that's the name of the kill emote. It's called weak. And it goes something like this. Weak. Come up here. Yeah. That's a 30-piece combo, and then I snap his neck. Oh my goodness. Absolutely disrespectful. Like, why you gotta do that? The 30 face punches were enough, but then the snapping neck, now that was unnecessary. Come on, bro. Now we're doing too much. But I ain't gonna lie, that really shows the other person how weak they truly are. Like, no effort. Yoink. Oh my, look at that blood. Oh my goodness. That kill emote, toxicity-wise, is definitely up there with one of the best. Now, for the visuals, it's not too insane. There is a little bit of blood splatter and a little bit of, like, contact frames right there, but outside of that, it's not too crazy. So honestly, the weak kill emote goes up to the cool category. I'd say it goes to the top of the cool, simply off the fact that it's so disrespectful. Now, next up, we have one of my personal favorites, the Heart Strike emote, which goes like this. Here we go. Heart Strike, reading a book, trying to punch me, weave. Gah! Give me your heart. Oh my goodness. But y'all see the little detail. Hold on, editor, run it back in slow motion. You can see that when I strike him with my heart strike, the devs give me fingers to pierce through his chest. And then as I'm striking it, I squeeze his heart and then pull my hand back. Now that's attention to detail right there. And I'm pretty sure this right here is reference to Kakashi from Naruto, where he'd be reading his book and then he ends up hitting the heart strike after. Now for me personally, this emote is more cool than toxic, so it's not too high on the toxicity chart, but the visuals, the lightning and everything, oh, looks so awesome. So for visuals, I give it like a 7, and toxicity wise, I'd give it like a 6.5. But honestly, I put Heart Strike all the way up to the awesome category. Now for the next kill emote, we have the Beneath Me emote, which goes something like this. Yoink. Hold on. Here we go. Beneath me. Walk around them. Where you at? Kick him down. Give me a head. Oh my goodness. Curb stomping them. On the toxic chart, I'd say that's an easy 8 out of 10. Visuals though, they're not too crazy. I'd say the visuals are more like a 4. So the Beneath Me, I'd say it goes up to the top of meh. Next up, we have Lethal Beam. All right, Lethal Beam, come here. Blast them. Oh my goodness. Like, why does he keep his hair but not his face? That's insane. You just laser out their face. Got him a free faceless. Now the laser animation itself, it is pretty cool. I like the visuals on this. It looks pretty nice. I'm pretty sure the basis of the superhero Cyclops from, like, I think X-Men. So for visuals, I'd say like a 7.5. Now for toxicity wise, I'd say it's not all that crazy. Like, I wouldn't really be too mad at this, but if it keeps happening, I will get triggered over time. So I'd say it's like a 5. Yeah, it's about a 5. So I'd say this goes up to the cool, I guess, category. Now this next kill emo is added in the last mini update of the strongest battlegrounds, and that is the Flower Bomb, which goes a little something like this. To break his back real quick, and then Flower Bomb. Here we go. You put a bomb on a flower, you stab into his neck or his ear, and it blows up and gives him a free headless. So it's actually pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. Now it's very gruesome. There's not much blood on it, so it's not too crazy, except for like the little flower splatter that happens when the bomb blows up. Let's see. I'm pretty sure when the flower explodes, it's like a little blue splatter. Yep, a petal. A very elegant death. Visuals are calm. Toxicity-wise, it's calm on that chart as well. So I'd say it's a cool, I guess, emote. Now for this next kill emote, I'm gonna go ahead and summon in my brother because it only makes sense. And that is the Wombo Combo kill emote. All right, here we go. Go ahead and kill the dummy and then use my kill emote Wombo Combo on it. Here we go. Wombo Combo. What the? Bro, what are you doing? Why would you take the dummy? Oh my goodness. Can I still use it on him? I can't. Okay, hold on. Actually, scratch that. I cannot use my companion, so let me disable him. Here we go. Wombo combo time. Have somebody from your friend list throw a rock. You clap onto it. Here we go. No, this animation is so fire. All for one. Or one for all. Yoink. Black Flash. The Wombo Combo emote is one of those emotes that has an insane animation. It can honestly be an awakening move, but it's not, so they just made it into a kill emote. But I ain't gonna lie, this is definitely up there for one of the emotes you must have. Animations are perfect. Toxicity wise, I say it's more cool than toxic, but it's still pretty toxic to sit through this whole animation. You cannot skip it. So hey, me personally, I say it's a 10 in animation and a 9 in toxicity. Now this emote is gonna cost you 300 Robux to obtain, so good luck trying to get it. And also you have to wait for it to pop up in the limited time shop, which hasn't really popped up in a while. I ain't gonna lie. But with that being said, the Wombo Combo, I'm gonna put it up to the must-have category. Oh man, look at the weakest dummy, bro. I'm gonna feel bad for doing this to you. But next emote we have is Embers, and it goes like this. All right, here we go. Slam him down and Embers. Boom. Oh my goodness. Where you go? What the? How did he go from there and then turn? Did I punch him with a curve? What the heck? This emote is very fast. The animation is pretty cool though, and it has nice camera work. Boom, here we go. Yeah! And it has a black flash. This was actually free, so you don't have to pay for it. But honestly, it's not that bad. The visuals are up there. I'd say at least an 8 out of 10 for visuals. Boom, plus a black flash. Now, toxicity wise, I'd say it's about a 7. So I'd say Embers is near the top of the awesome category, somewhere like around here. Now, lastly, we have Last Will. Now, this emote right here is gonna cost you a whopping 200 Robux to get, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go, slam him down. All right, Last Will. Try to get him from the back. Weave. You messed up. Yoink. Hold on. Jogging fist. Oh my goodness. Yo, shout out to all the Hunter x Hunter fans, bro. That one is so fire. Visuals for me, I'm gonna give it a strong 9 or even a 10 out of 10. Toxicity wise, I'd say it's also up there. I'd give it like an 8. So for this emote, I'm going to put it up to the must have. I ain't gonna lie. And also, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and promote Sure Hit as one of the must have emotes as well, because it's definitely up there. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm probably gonna move Banhammer also up to the awesome category. And that's every single kill emote strongest Battlegrounds ranked. Comment down below if you agree or disagree with any of the rankings and what you think are the best emotes in the game. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, KDG out.